Hello everybody, welcome. This video may not be very long today, but I got up early this morning, okay? I got started on a few things. I got one here. We're gonna finish up that video from yesterday. I got a couple with bars on. We might take them over to the wood pile and just make a couple cuts just to see how they run. That 338, I got it in there. It does something weird when you crank it. It runs a little weird till it warms up. And once it warms up, it runs fine. But it's done it ever since we got it all put together. Y'all can hear the roosters are crowing. I got the 288 finished put together. I had to make a chain adjuster for it. And I worked on the oiler last night for several hours. Afterwards, because the oiler was just, there was something wrong with it. The drive was bent in it and stuff like that. And I finally got it all straightened out. I believe it's got a little oil in it. So we're going to find out if it'll oil. Now when I crank it, it's probably going to make a weird noise. And somebody will say, well, that's a bearing noise or something. I fixed that broken plastic air cover. And I think it's touching the flywheel a little bit. And I want to see if it'll self-clearance. I ground on it with a grinder. And if it won't, I might have to take it off and grind a little more. But I put the gas in it and I put some oil in it, so let's see if it'll crank and run. Ta-da! I haven't fired it up yet, so I don't know what it's going to do. We're going to find out. And this is just, it's built back stock, so hear it. think it took that little bit of plastic right off that guard. Well, that's what we wanted. All right, this video might be a little bit weird. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. I won't know until the end of the day when it's over. Oh, what I was gonna say is, I was working on this and I had something else planned. The dad's got a little Cub Cadet down there that wasn't charging, and he was fiddling with the wires on the alternator and burn up a brand new alternator. So I had to go down there, and it's got a control box, and that control box is bad. And it won't charge because it won't activate the alternator. So what we did is we bypassed it by putting a relay on it. Because what's happening is the relay in the box is bad, so we just added a relay in to turn it on. And, hey, it charges now. What do you expect? I don't know about y'all. All right, we're gonna cut on this big piece of maple right here. This is the little 338. I know it says 334, but it's not anymore anyway. So I'm gonna fire it up. We'll see if it acts goofy, and I'll show you. So let's see if it'll crank. It does that when you first crank it. I don't know why. Usually when you cut with it, it stops. Runs good once it warms up. It's a little goofy when it's cold. I don't know why. Now, I didn't film this one, but we're gonna see how it runs. I think you're gonna like them, Joe. And just if you're wondering. Big old chunk of maple. All right. There's them two. And I am gonna be working on one of these 355s here in just a minute, probably. So maybe we'll put it in this video. There you are. Okay. Look, I got this. I just pulled the side cover off of it. We're pulling the bar and chain off. I got to do support work on it. It's running a little goofy. I don't know why. But it's mine, and it's going to be for sale as soon as we get done with it. So if you're interested in the 355T, this one right here is going to be for sale. Or for rehoming, rather. Yeah, rehoming, excuse me. It's gonna be going out the door, going out the door. Gonna be going out the door. Yes, it is. All right. Not trying to make this video 400 miles long, so let me get some of this stuff off and I'll bring you back. All right, this saw had a little bit of a running problem. It's one of the reasons why I got it. And I just found the running problem, I'm pretty sure. It acted like it would starve for fuel. No matter what you did, it just wouldn't pick up enough fuel. When I was pulling it off, there was gas coming out up here at the fuel line. And somebody had pulled on the fuel line and pulled it up. And if you know how these work, there's a line that comes up through the grommet and then the piece goes into it and then it all goes back in. Well, it was pulled out and the fuel line wasn't connected good. So I think I got that straightened out now. So we just do a little port work on it, finish the muffler mod. It ought to be hunky-dory. I'm pulling the spring out. I was going to show you what I do on these. You got this little doohickey right here. Goes in the intake. You got this spring so that holds the intake in. So whenever you pull it out, you take this little plastic hickey, just slide it on there like that. Because this thing's like 10 bucks. This little piece right here is $10, so don't lose that thing. Because you need it. You don't run well without it. But anyway, put a new piece of fuel line on it, so that's what I was doing that just now. So I got that dude. All right. Take that rascal off there. Trying to get everything taken off I can get took off. I'll pull the bolts off the coil. Now, when you pull one of these coils off, remember, there's two little plastic bushings up underneath this coil. And if you lose them, it does not fit back on there right. But you can make them. Trust me, I've lost them, so I have remade them. All right, got the wire undone. Plastic down there and the bolts in here. Now the coil bolts, I'm just going to set them right here because I'll be putting them back in directly. I'll take the clutch off. This is my homemade socket. These are pretty easy to make. This is a 13/16, and if you look at it, the leg's right in the center of each flat. So just mark it with your marker and then cut it out the grinder. It kind of fits in there or something like that. You can go. So it's clutch, big washer, drum and bearing. Then take your drive pinion out, the rest of the drive pinion out, and then there's a washer right there. It's up in there. Do not lose that washer, because if you do, this stuff goes in too far, the clutch comes loose, and it all falls off. Ask me how I know. It's not because I did it, because somebody else did it, and I said, hey, did you leave that out there? It's like, well, there wasn't one in there. I said, yes, there was. I promise there was. So, don't lose that. It's important. We just about got the motor out of it. Y'all back up just a second. Engage your safety squints. Or put your hand over top of it so it don't hit you in the face anyway. There you go. Now y'all come back in here. I'm gonna take these two bolts out right here. Now these last couple of bolts, I'm just gonna leave them on the table. I'm gonna take the spark plug loose before I get too far. Well, I said I was going to take it loose, if I can get the boot off of it. Good heavens alive. Get that out of the way. I know. I'm going to screw the sparky plug out. A little lean, of course it is. Because I've had issues. Take them two bolts out, throw them over there. Now, we got to get the intake loose. So, that one out. There is one of these plastic pieces missing. For whatever reason, this left rear corner is a Phillips screw with a long bushing on it. The rest of them are straight screws. But we only have to take 3 of them loose. Just the 2 on this side and 1 on the other side. This one should run about like that one we just ran in the video a little bit ago. Because I'm going to do the same thing to this one that I've done to that one. These little rascals are nasty when they're ported right. Now, we got that done, so we're going to push up. We're going to push up right here and take your thumb and kind of fold the intake in there. Fold this one down. There's 2 rubbers right there and right there. See? She pops out of there like that. Now, you don't have to take no more off than that. Just got to reach down through here. Take that one out. Reach down in here. Take that one out. There's your 2 intake bolts. Pop the intake off. Come on. I know y'all just seen the coil fall off. There's the intake. Now there's one other thing we got to do, and this is very important. Right here, you got to look up in here behind the flywheel, and the pulse tube is in here. We're going to look over in there. Take your pick and push up on with your pick and pull it out right here. That's your pulse line. Now, with all that done, Yahtzee. Now we got something to pour it on. Okay, I'm going to clean this up because I already know what the timing numbers are, so I'm not that worried about them just yet. Let's clean it up. Alright, I had a few phone calls I had to get a hold of, so alright, got her setting out. I got her cleaned up a little bit. We're going to snatch it apart and put it on the motor stand. I don't remember. We may have put this motor in this thing back a while back, but I don't know. I can't remember. I don't remember doing it, but no, it wasn't me. That's how I can prove it wasn't me, because I'd left them out if it was me. Even if it was just getting built back stock, I would leave them out, because they block off the forward transfer ports and really affect the power. I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, I don't believe anybody's been in here. Unless they just, you know, that might be the stuff they're using now. I can't tell you, I don't know. All I can tell you is that's what she is. We're gonna clean it out. This thing it don't have a lot of hours on it, I can tell you that. And it ain't gonna have nowhere near the restrictions in it whenever we get done. We're gonna pop this here ring off. Said we're gonna pop this here ring off. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit right quick, and then we're gonna stick it back together. Get the degree on it, because I gotta put some marks on it. All right. $137.9. 138. Let's just do 138. 8 divided by a dose, 69. Let's go right back up here to 69. 69, I said. 69. Okay. Now, let's go see what our intake timing is. Probably not very good. About 69, 70. We're gonna put it on about 70. It's marked at 76. $109. Sorry, y'all. Hold on a second. Yeah, about 125. So everything's good. We're gonna work on the piston, work on the exhaust port. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Let me get her done. All right. I don't know if y'all can see that. I got the exhaust raised, opened up both sides of the transfers. on the front side, tickle the piston a little bit, work on the intake. I like the upper transfers. Sometimes I just reach there and tickle them just a little bit. But we're gonna stick her back together right quick and see what kind of numbers we got. I think we should be pretty close now. All right. One 51.4. 151.4 divided by 2. 75.7. Come on. There we go. See what we got here. Right there. 77. $102. Right. That's good. Means we hit it right off the bat. About right there, 125 is what it should be. Yep, 125 on the dot. The intake might be a little bit long. We'll see. 77, 102, and 125. That means we got 23 degrees of blow down. We'll be ready to go. All right, let me get it stuck back together. See how it runs. All right, got it put back together. Let's see if it'll crank. I hope it does. Something a little goofy about that carburetor. What in the world? Too much fuel. A little something goofy in the carburetor. I don't know what it is yet, because I hadn't been in that carburetor. It almost acts like the meter and lever is a little bit high. I'll probably go back in here and tear it off right quick. See if I can get it straightened out, so if somebody's interested in rehoming it, it'll have a new home. Because that's what I got it for. Alright, I'm going to shoot this video up. Hope y'all enjoy it. Oh, it's nice weather out today. Alright, y'all have a good day. Stay safe, be kind, treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bellhopper out. Bye.